Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So in this video, I want to bring you a quick update on Cardano ADA against USD pair. It's about 10 a.m. and May 12th Eastern time here in US, and want to bring you a quick update mainly on the technicals for Cardano. We have been seeing some sell-off in last few days, and I just want to give you a quick update on what I'm looking at right now and what I think might happen in the next few days and coming week for Cardano and overall crypto market. Alright, just want to bring you a quick update on just do a recap. So if you go back to the video library, last week on May the 5th, I made this video. Bitcoin is coming to a short-term resistance, and that time Bitcoin was trading at around $10,000. All right, and that was a very critical point. It was a very a resistance. Like, it was very clear resistance that that was displayed in a lot of the altcoin as well. So when you see those kind of signals, when you see that there's a lot of resistance coming up in multiple coins or multiple bigger coins, then that's kind of a telltale sign that hey, there's a resistance coming up, that we need to be putting our stop losses in the equation, or we need to be thinking about taking some profits and money off the table. All right, because this could have easily gone in either direction. It was consolidating. If we had a positive news in the market earlier this week, we could have easily broke this out and gone toward that 43 cents. But if you look at the news channel, the market, the news channel, we have bunch of negative news. There was a Korean biggest exchange raid over the fraud concerns. Ethereum is going live in UK trading. I mean, I honestly, the future trading, there is a lot of it won't really pick up until for a while. So I don't be too optimistic about this, because this thing won't pick up until probably good 6 to 8 months. The trading, how it's supposed to be done in the futures market, the liquidity is one of the issue for the futures market. For the Ethereum, then there's this Dr. Doom. He's like Rubini. He's very well associated with stock market. He's been calling that crash that we had in 2008 in the stock market, but he's very so think about this. If you call 5 times that, hey, the market going to crash, market going to crash, market going to crash, eventually it will crash. All right, I mean, to hit your target 1 out of 5 is quite easy. So don't listen to people like him who always are on the one side of the equation, because eventually they will get right after having multiple shot at it. But that doesn't make them really good, because they are obviously that 4 times they are predicting it wrong. So I wouldn't read too much into what he was saying or had to say earlier. Okay, now going back to Cardano. In the previous video I talked about this resistance zone in Cardano that we are seeing. It's from around 30 cents to about 36 cents, and I said we need to get out of that. We try to make a run toward that 43 cents mark. The volume wasn't really picking up, and then we had the overall market was just consolidating. So we just simply sold off, and people just started taking profit. And now what we are seeing is that we are at a good support point. We're at a good support for Cardano. I need to make all these lines blue, because all the dotted blue lines are support, and all the going up the price are the red lines are the resistance on top. So let me just change that on live so you can see what are the support and resistance points. Okay, now for Cardano, we are in this down channel right now, in the downtrend. We need to break that down channel with a good volume. So let's say if we have like this inside day, I don't expect it to move too much today. Maybe perhaps into Saturday or into Sunday evening, we might see some kind of action in Cardano breaking this down trend line. But until then, I think, it's still like, maybe it might create that lower base in this down channel. Right now, it's kind of hard to predict. The sell-off that we saw in last 3-4 days was purely driven by the news event. We were at the top of the channel, and there was a lot of bearish news came out in the market, and that really caused that a sell-off, that hey, people want to book their profit, or people are putting their stop losses, and their stop losses are getting hit, and they're getting out of the position. If the news event earlier this week were positive, then we would have easily seen 43 or over 43. Okay, so for Cardano, intermediate resistance will be around 29 cents, 30 cents. That will be the intermediate resistance. For the support, the black line right here, that's a 50-day moving average, and that's providing a support around 24 cents. So we want to make sure we are staying over that in Cardano. And let's look at the shorter time frame. So in the shorter time frame, again, we have this, we need to clear this downtrend, this pink line right here. If we can get over that with some volume, we will need some volume to get over that in Cardano. So that's gonna be very critical. So hopefully we can get some volume in the market in Cardano. Perhaps it's gonna happen maybe around Sunday evening, because I don't expect too much volume to be coming into the market over the weekend. So right now it's kind of lower base. We need to get out of this, this lower base formation soon, rather than just lingering around here. So that's pretty much it on Cardano. So just to recap, going up 29.30 cents going to be resistance. Right now we need to hold that 24.25 cent support for Cardano. That is going to be a very crucial level of support that we need to hold. If we cannot hold that support, then the next support level in Cardano is going to be 22 cents, and that's a must hold support for Cardano. Okay, so that's pretty much it. If we have a major sell-off, let's say if there is another round of sell-off coming into the market into this weekend, in my opinion, that will be a good buying opportunity, just because things were coming near that short-term oversold mark. And if we see another panic sell today or tomorrow, that will be a good buying opportunity in my opinion. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's cover Bitcoin real quick. I want to talk about Bitcoin. So in Bitcoin, we have this, a lot of the technical analysts on the YouTube, I have seen those videos, they're calling regarding this falling wedge. The thing about falling wedge is they are good when they are when there is no news driven event that are causing the market to sell off. What happened yesterday is we had a news driven event. A lot of the bearish news came into the market, and that caused that breaking that falling wedge in the downward manner rather than in the breaking it out in the upward manner. So that's falling wedge is if the market is respecting the technicals, and which Bitcoin is, but obviously the news event, you cannot run away from the news event that comes into the market every now and then. No one can predict about this Korean biggest exchange rate over the fraud concerns. No one predict what someone like Rubini is going to say in the interview, or so those things you cannot predict, and those kind of things can have a negative impact if the news comes out negative. So it might take a little bit of time to rebuild this uptrend, but overall I still remain bullish in Bitcoin for the long-term perspective and throughout the 2018. The one thing that I really want to emphasize is make sure you're taking when the opportunity comes. When I was making this video, is when things were getting overbought, you need to take those some profit off the table, or like, you know, or think about putting the stop losses, because remember, nothing goes up forever and nothing remains down forever. So be a like, you know, agile trader. Don't get stuck with the position and just not to, like, you know, do and just not doing anything with it. So yeah, when the opportunity comes, you know, take some profits, you know, take some, like, something off the table. It doesn't have to be, I mean, when you're in the uptrend, like, you know, everything looks rosy, like everything you touch, it becomes gold. So it's just one of those things that you have to, like, you know, keep in have a habit of, like, you know, reminding yourself that, you know, taking profits is good, you know, paying some bills with those profit is good. Those are a good habit, because in the sense you're saving that money. So don't be afraid of taking profit. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. We can go from there. And yeah, if you think these videos are helping with your trading, with your investing, then please subscribe to the channel. Please hit those notification and those bell icon, that so you can stay up to date with the market, and, like, you know, obviously the videos that I'm making on the YouTube. And if you think these videos are helping you with your trading, then, like, do give me a thumbs up. That really means a lot and keeps me motivated in doing this video content for you guys. All right, so that's pretty much it. I will talk to you soon.